Anyways, broskies, welcome back to Weekly Waffle. It's that time of the week. It's a Tuesday, so you know what we do. We waffle on about sneakers. I don't know where to start with this week because it feels like finally, well, for the next couple of days anyway, we've got a bit of time to breathe, some breathing space. But yeah,
No.
nonetheless, obviously,
There's no breathing, bro. There is no breathing. Come on, it's far too hot to be breathing at the moment. Trust me.
I'm telling you, man. The thing is, it's like, well, to be fair, the last time we spoke, obviously, since last week, we've had the mess of the Patta release, which we are going to talk about.
Man.
Yeah, bro, madness. And you can hear the ambulance sirens. 1 second.
Do we have to relive that Patta drop? Please. I don't want to remember it.
We got to talk about it, man. We got to talk about it. Because the thing is, even me, I was like, you know what? Let me see what the vibe is. If there's anything I can do, I can try to get something for myself or someone else or whatever. And then, bro, I was quick. When I mean the white and black, I was quick, bro. Capture, all of that, nothing. Sold out as soon as you try it.
Bro,
I was like,
bro.
Yeah,
you're only quick if you got the shoes, bro. Obviously, you weren't quick enough, man.
No,
you weren't quick enough.
Bro, honestly, it's like it makes me feel though that the Volt and the Sapphire, I feel like I appreciate them more, if that makes sense.
Yeah, we got them in hand, and yeah, bro, they even let me down today, Patta. I gotta say, yeah, because I was in central London doing a bit of training, and I thought finished early. I thought wicked. Let me go down to Patta, see what Pat's saying. Walking down there, heat. It was so hot today, man. Walking down there, tongue out and everything. I'm like dying. Get there, I'm thinking, yes. They painted it white as well now. And I'm thinking, yes, I get there. Oh, the shutters are across. I'm like, what's going on? I checked the thing. It's still meant to be open. It was like 4 o'clock. They don't shut till 6. And they put a little notice up saying they were closed for an event, the Keti Koti event, whatever it was. They've got some sort of event going on today. So they were closed. So they even let me down today, man. But they had, I believe they had one of the white pairs on display. So,
okay.
Man.
Yeah, it's look. Obviously, we're gonna dive into it a bit more if we both went for it. Who went for it in the chat as well, all you guys. But before we get started, bro, like we always do, man. What's been on feet today, man? You stepped out, obviously, but what's been on the toes, bro?
So today, I went for comfort today, bro. Had to bust out the Saucony's.
Oh, nice.
Collaboration, Omni 9s. Yeah, man. These are a special pair, man. I love these shoes. But apart from looking sexy and fly, these shoes are actually so comfortable, man. Honestly, like the comfort level is on point. They're a bit heavier than your usual Saucony's. Like the grid shadows and stuff are a bit more lighter, but these still amazing comfort on feet, man. Look at the details on that, man. People are just saying, I had people asking me today, like, what are those? Like, what, still, like, people are asking, like, what are those? Like, Saucony and Foot Patrol, man. Saucony and Foot Patrol. Look at the color. Look at the color gradient there, man. That is just,
yeah, he's clean. That is clean.
So nice, man. And you got the Saucony branding there, which is shiny. I don't know if you can see it, and this is still cool for me, man. That Foot Patrol branding there on the tongue, which you can unclip as well because you put the lace through it. So cool, man. Such a cool collab.
They're so nice. The thing is that they sat as well, which was a bit like, wow, really?
You know what? I just noticed now, yeah. I didn't notice when I first had these or even wore them, yeah. But the insoles are different color, bro. I just noticed now.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
So you got Saucony on this one and you got a Foot Patrol in this one. That is cool, man. I never noticed that before, but yeah, just noticed it now. But yeah, see what I mean? I'm still finding out things about this shoe. So crazy pair, man. Nice. Crazy pair.
Yeah, it's one of them shoes that sat and it went under the radar, but obviously whoever wanted them could have got them, which is a great thing. For me, I didn't even step out of the house, man. I was trying to set up my camera. I was speaking to Hass off air, but my camera came back from repairs and still having problems with it. So yeah, I spent a few hours doing that. Obviously putting up my short video I did earlier, which is so relatable. Like it's unreal, where there's always that shoe by the door that you mostly draw for, and all the shoes that you say you're gonna wear, they never get worn. Do you know what I mean? Until it's like a special occasion or something like that. But yeah, didn't step out the house. But on feet, I obviously got the Nike slides on. You know, the Victory ones for those wondering. Any pickups though, Broski? Because we know what you're like. I know what you're
No.
like.
Don't
You
go
know
there,
what
bro.
you're like.
You doubled up last week, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to take my foot off the gas.
Doubled up. You doubled up, bro. You doubled up on the patterns, mate.
Did I double up? No, actually,
Yeah.
I tripled up. Actually, yeah.
Technically,
technically, right. I had 4 pickups, technically, but one was extra pair of Sidebar Patta 90s, which Broski, you know from last week, I couldn't hit a W on the Patta 90s, and then you lot all know the story of how I went to Patta, picked up a Sidebar, and then I got the Sapphire, and then shortly after that, literally I think 2 days after that, I got an email from 7 Store saying that I won the raffle for another pair of Sidebar, so I actually hit on 2. So I've since got rid of that pair, literally for retail. I didn't want to, but yes, you are right, Broski. Couple of pickups. Let's get into it.
I was right. He said 4.
More prepared like you, bro. I should be more prepared like you. But you guys saw this pair last week, bro. I got to talk about. I know you showed it last week.
Oh, Hass is gone. Where's he gone, bro? The Sapphires just, there's too much heat in the room. What happened there, bro? I don't know. You backed out, I think. Was it you or me? I don't even know.
No, I'm still here, bro. But no, we've got to talk about the Pattas, man. The Sapphires, man. So clean, man. I absolutely love the Cybers, right? You know I got love, and I know how much you love the Sidebar, but me and this shoe are gonna have a special relationship, bro. And that's all I gotta say. Because when I look at this shoe, I just think it's just so clean, man. The colorway is just so clean. Like, first of all, you don't know whether this is like blue, whether this is purple, whether it's lavender. You don't know, bro. It's that shade of blue that just, or shade of purple. I don't know what it is, bro. But
it's sapphire,
bro.
That's the mystery, isn't it?
Yeah. But genuinely, like, everything just works perfectly in harmony, in sync, in balance with this shoe, because the hits of cream you get on the midsole here, the hits of cream from the shoelaces, the hits of cream from the insole, then you marry it up with the grey and that nice blue sapphire. It's just, for me, I think it's the best of the bunch, bro. Honestly, I think it's the best of the bunch.
I'm not going to argue, bro.
But then the Sidebar is like my naughty side chick that I go back to when I want something dirty. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like,
there's kids watching. There's kids watching here. Nah, I know what you mean though. Like,
no, when I want
the
a little bit more, when I want a little bit more flavor, you know, that's what I mean, bro.
Yeah.
Let's not take it there, bro. This is a PG channel, and we're gonna keep it a PG channel. Yeah, let's not take it there. But when I need a little bit of flavor, a little bit of, you know, seasoning on the top, I'm gonna go for these, bro. Bit of attitude, you know, whether you're wearing your joggers or whatever, and you want to step out on the streets, then these obviously are the ones, bro. But these right here, bro. These right here are so sick, man. I'm telling you. And like you said, I'm so grateful that I got both pairs, and I'm so grateful I got these as well. So yeah, man, absolutely great pickup, and glad I got both pairs.
Yeah. I think just to add on to what you said, bro, like, when I think about it, I'm like, yeah, I like this colorway more. But then I'm like, but this one just, I want to wear it more. Like, it's so weird, bro. Like, the Volts, I'm leaning more towards, just because even the Recraft Pack and other colorways in Volt, I love. But the sapphire pair is special, bro. Like, there's no denying that. Do you know what I mean? It's great, man. It's great.
It's an amazing pair, bro. But yeah. The next pickup I was going to go for is bada bang bang. Is the Mellows Air Max 1 Concepts, the Mellow edition, baby. Because right now in this weather, we're all mellow. Trust me. So these I managed to pick up from eBay. Obviously, we all know these came out a while ago. Broski, I think you got. Is it the Tiger pack you got, or which one do you got? The heavies.
I got both, yeah.
Oh, so you got both,
mellow and heavy. Yeah.
Oh, you got mellow and heavy, yes. So these, I managed to get these for the princely sum of £100. Dead stock, brand new inbox, all authenticated from eBay. Shout out to eBay. Absolutely amazing pair of shoes, man. I wanted to go for these back in the day. I didn't, and when I saw them for that price, I left the bid in. And when it was accepted, yeah, 100% a no-brainer, man. For £100 to get a pair of these is absolutely incredible. And yes, one of 4 in a pack. Am I correct, Broski?
3. There was the purple pair, far outs, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got
mellow, heavy, and far out.
Oh yes, yeah, you're right. So there's 3. Yeah. So 1 of 3 in the pack. Absolutely amazing. I know Kill Switch has a pair of these as well, and he swears by them. And honestly speaking, even better in hand. When you have these in hand, they look so much better than what they are in the pictures, man. But a great pair for £100, bro, and I think that's a great steal.
Amazing, man. Yeah, I remember I paid resale for mine, but I think I paid just below retail at the time, because I think retail is what, 145, I think, and I paid like 135 off eBay. I did overpay for the heavies, but looking back now, I didn't lose because I got them in early-ish to make enough content on them to, you know, recoup and stuff like that. So yeah, man, both pairs really good. The far outs though, I just think it's just, I don't know, I'm just happy with these 2, you know, the mellows and the heavies. And as much as, bro, people are trying to get rid of them, give it a couple more years, they're going to be, well, they're already great, was like, in terms of how they look, and do you know what I mean? But yeah, amazing pack, man, honestly.
Yeah, and I think concepts never, you know, they don't usually miss with their collaborations. You know, they've had some of the biggest and wildest collaborations with Nike and other brands as well. You know, who could forget the Lobster pack as well? Arguably one of the best collaborations ever that Nike have done with the SB family. So yeah, man, such a great pair of shoes.
Yeah, we spoke about collaborations last week, didn't we, in terms of who do we think is Nike's best collaborator, and concepts are up there. Like, they've got amazing work with them, man. Hopefully more to come, you know, hopefully a lot more to come.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, bro. Anything else though? Anything else? What you saying?
Nothing else. If you want to count a little cheeky trip down to Stussy today, picked myself up a t-shirt from Stussy. Yeah, that's about it. No more shoe pickups, but it never stays that way. So we'll see. I know Broski's got a few lined up, so
nah. Do you know what? It's I'm happy that about the Shattered Backboards. That's kind of taking the headlines, but that's a shoe I'm not going for. So I'm like, okay, I can just chill out. I can go to Crep City. I can just relax. You know, if I see anything there, I might even pick something up. But the only thing I've got coming in, and obviously Discord knows if you guys want to join the Discord, if you're new, links down below. But the Maniere 95, was it Photon Torp or something? I can't remember the name. The lightest pair, basically. Bro, I know I was like talking it up last week, and even before that, just saying, nah, I'm not really interested. Probably like worst of the pack. But the pictures they've shown, the filters and the grain, and you know how the presets and editing and stuff just look amazing. Yeah, they were sitting on the Maniere website. You could have picked them up easy. It's just the fees, bro. You just don't know, like the potluck with the fees. Hand wash cold. I didn't get any fees, thankfully.
Yeah,
So
thank God, touch wood there, man.
yeah.
Oh my God.
Thank God, yeah,
Oh,
man.
it's
Because
that one.
the first pair, bro, that hit me. The first pair. But yeah, hopefully no fees this time. Who knows when there's a UK release? But yeah, it looks like it's going to be the same thing with the hand wash cold. Resellers are probably going to try and get rid of them just over retail or whatever. But yeah, what a shoe, bro. I can't wait. They should be in by Thursday. Only problem is I'm going to Reading Thursday evening. So I'm thinking, please come early, bro. Like, please just come early. Might even bring him to London, to Crep City. And then, yeah, man, might just
We need
do a little review
everyone
like
in the
there.
chat. We need everyone in the chat to say a prayer for Broski, man. Say a prayer.
Yeah.
Hopefully the shoes come early because if it does come early, not only does he get the shoes early, but we get the review early as well. So let's pray for Broski.
There you go. There you go. And I'm just thinking now they would go amazing with this shirt because it's like a creamy taupe kind of, like it looks amazing. But
Banging.
yeah, man, just email FedEx at FedEx on Twitter. Just be like, get Broski his shoes. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, so far that's all. I'm still recovering from the Patta drop. Obviously, that wasn't cheap because I picked up the jacket too. So
damn.
yeah,
God damn. Twice.
So far, so good.
Might I add?
Twice. I know. It's mad. But yeah, we might as well finish off with the Patta release. I mean, the black pair, obviously, we spoke last week, but it was a Patta exclusive. And we knew from that moment, madness. It was just going to be the worst pair to try and get out of the lot. The white, equally the same, like it looked like, but there was a shock drop, I believe, on sneakers. I think it was at 9 o'clock it dropped. I can't remember. But, well, in the UK, that was another myth, bro. And yeah, just let me know. Did you go for them or was it just a fact of, nope, can't even be bothered, bro? I'm all right with these two. What are you saying, Hass?
Bro, it was crazy, man. Like, I went for it in the morning, and then I couldn't even get through to the page where everything comes up. So I just gave up. I knew from that point I was not destined to get those shoes. I took like 2-3 minutes out from a busy day because I was in my cafe and I thought, you know what? I'm not wasting any more time or energy. Like, we were really busy as well. So I was like, I'm not really wasting my time or energy now because I'm not going to get anywhere because I still got to do that catch bar thing, whatever it's called, the puzzle. And last time I was doing the puzzle for about 5 minutes, bro, just getting it right. Every time I was doing it, I was getting it right, and it was just giving me the same thing. So in the end, I just gave up, bro. Like, it was a madness. So this drop wasn't any different because it was even more limited. I just think the way it was done was it was shocking.
It's bad, man. It's bad. The thing is, I thought, like, come on now, the bots. Just relax. You've already ate with the sapphires and Sidebar. But I went on the Patta post. They literally released the post as they were releasing on the website and stuff. And every single comment, bro, was, your website's the worst. How could it have gone like this again? Like, they've done it again. Literally every comment. And I went down quite far. And I was like, yeah, this was as bad as I thought it was. Because I tried to go in. I think this time was like sandwiches. Pick the sandwiches, And that never works with these bots, bro. Because unless there was like 5 pairs, literally, I'm tapping. I'm on the laptop as well now. Like, everything's loaded up, credit card information or whatever it was, sold out instantly. I was like, wow, like, what a madness.
The amount of times I picked the item that fits in the basket is unreal, bro. That basket was full so many times. Pick the item from the puzzle that fits inside the basket. Okay.
Bro, that was, all them sandwiches that could have fed a family in a picnic, bro. There were so many sandwiches you had to add in the capture. Like, it was annoying. But I think the only person I saw with the black pair was Restock Reeler. I don't know if you guys know him. I don't know him personally, but I know Prozek's done some content with him before, had him on his podcast. And he's pretty good on Instagram and stuff, has good content. So yeah, he did like a little review. They do look a lot better in hand, the black pair, bro. I'm not even going to lie. Like, not rubbing it into anyone and myself, but the materials are looking tasty. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's one of them things where can't even think about it now. Like resale, not even thinking about it. Got the Sapphire and Sidebar. Same with UHAS, obviously. So it's just on to the next. Yeah, Pat, I do need to sort it out though, I think, man, because that was bad, bro.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, as much as I love Patta, I love the brand, I love everything that they stand for and what they're doing. But the drop, they just can't get it right, bro. Like, you know, it's for some reason, like I found with the chlorophylls, I found it was much smoother, even with the early access and the shoes. Well, and then obviously they had restocks and everything else. It was just a much cleaner process. I know you had your issues at the time, but it was still, in my opinion, and seeing what other people were saying as well, it was a much cleaner experience. And there weren't much issues with the bots and stuff as well. You know, I was in, put my details in, and it was all done swiftly. But this one, bro, it was just a myth, man. It was a myth, you know.
It's jarring. It's jarring. Yeah, I just want to comment to Lou, just reply to Lou. I believe there was early access because as soon as it drops, obviously you refresh the page or the app or whatever, there was a lot of sizes missing again from like, I think 9.5 onwards, both colorways, I think. So it looked like there was EA, but again, it looked like the EA ate up the main stock, which for me is baffling. Like, if you've got enough to give EA, there needs to be enough left over at least, or at least limit EA is what I'm trying to say for the main stock. Do you get what I mean? But I don't know, man. I didn't get no EA this time, and I think maybe it's because I signed up too late. I literally signed up with like an hour or two to go. So I weren't really thinking EA anyway, and I weren't really that bothered. But it's just like, yeah, like do at least what Cortez done. I know that was a big mess because everyone got pairs they shouldn't have, but at least people got pairs, you know. All the EA stock didn't really matter in the end because the main stock, there was so much main stock. But again, could be numbers, man. Could be a numbers thing.
I'm genuinely thinking next drop they do, I'll just go to the Patta store in London on the day or before the day and just queue up. Not even queue up. I'll get there first. I'll bring my little flask with me. I'll pitch up, and it's all good, man.
Yeah, I think that's probably the way to go. If I was in London, I think I would have done something like that because from what it looks like, from what I've seen from Instagram and stuff, more people copped in person going to the store than online and whatever.
100%. You know? If you look on Instagram, there's quite a few accounts. I can't name all of them. I can't remember all the names, but there was a few accounts on Instagram, picked up a pair from Patta in London, in Soho. And yeah, I think that's the way to go next time. It's just, for me, it was a matter of trying to take a day off and this, that, and the other. And it was just too much of a short notice for me. But with a bit more planning, I think next time that's what I'll do for sure, 100%. Because obviously with the Cybers, as you know, I went there 2 days late and I still picked up a pair. So it's definitely the way forward, man.
Yeah, speaking of bots, shout out to the bot.
Shout out to the bot. What you got for us, bro? Come on.
You must have pre-ordered some stuff for us, man, or ordered some stuff. Oh yeah, Lou's saying pre-order. That's a good shout. That is a good shout. Look, we've been screaming for that for ages. Ever since the low polys did that, that was such a great release. The first pair anyway, of course, the red and white, but it's just, I don't know. It makes it annoying because there's releases like the white cements, for example, that are still sitting and they make so much of them that the quality is bad and stuff like that. But then they do limited releases like the Pattas and stuff. There needs to be like a middle ground, like do a pre-order, make enough pairs for everyone who pre-orders. And that's that. Like Nike are eating. There's no pairs left over where they're losing money or, you know, look, man, we can always bring this up, but let's see. We are going to move on though, bro. And I want to talk about a Saucony pair, bro. And I don't know if
what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Everyone must have seen these by now. You know, the what they're called, the Glower Constrictors, I think.
I'm just proud of you for actually checking out Saucony, bro. I'm just so proud. Like, we've literally come a long way for Broski to be checking out and appreciating Sauconys. Honestly.
Yeah, it's true. I've matured. I have matured, ladies and germs. Let me just share the screen, broskies. I think this, for me, is looking tasty. Like, it's a tasty pack. I think one is calling my name more so than the other.
Green pair, man. Wow.
Yeah, the Pro Grid Omni 9 Glower Constrictor. Bro. That green pair, man. I mean, you could argue the black with the hits of dark blue with that shimmer to the Saucony logo. That's another banger, you know. But if we want to break heads or break necks, such as I should say, the green pair is where it's at for me anyway, bro. Like, what are you saying, Hass? Which one are you looking at? The green as well?
When I first saw the pictures, the green ones. Jeez. Wow.
Wow. I know.
I think they've done a brilliant job on this. Like, sometimes some brands decide to go the snakeskin route and it doesn't always work out. It's like it comes out horrid or it's just not nice at all. But I like how they've been subtle with this as well. Like, all the hits are subtle, the colors are nice and vibrant, it pops. You know, the materials, of course, it's Saucony. The materials are class. A1. I can't stress enough how good the materials are on literally most, like 90% of their shoes. And I think these are no different, man. And I think they're going to carry on having a big year this year, Saucony as well, with what J-Tips alluded to last week with the shoe tree and stuff. Honestly, yeah. And Westside Gun is obviously having his moment as well now. So, yeah, man, these look absolutely
that scorpion pair.
Look at that.
Broski's, excuse all the ads. The thing is, I've taken off my ad blocker and look how many ads it blocks. Like, Sneaker News is ridiculous. No, sorry. Is this Sneaker News? Sneaker File, sorry. Forgive me. But yeah, stock images, bro. Wow. It's even matching your Stanley. Do you know what I mean? The green. Green on green.
I've got to get it just for that, bro.
Just walk around with the Stanley, man. No, they look amazing. And I think, again, with certain models to Saucony's lineup, for me, as a Nike fanboy and New Balance, I guess somewhat of a head, and Asics new boy too, like, it's only a matter of time before Saucony starts to drag the money out of my account too, you know. Obviously I've got the I Love You But I'm Busy pair with J-Tips. Was it Grid Jazz 9? I can't remember what they're called, but yeah, this is another pair. Yeah, this is another pair. I'm like, wow, you know, the purple's okay, it's not bad, but there's just something about the green, you know.
I like the fact that they've got like that shank in the middle on the green. Like, they've got a gold hit on there with that green. It just looks amazing. There's something.
Oh yeah. So
and, you know,
obviously, Hass, I want to ask quickly, bro. What's the most comfiest Saucony pair that you own? And chat, obviously, chime in as well for us. What would you
probably
think?
For me, I'll show you my pair. It's going to be these ones, man. Pro Grids, Shadow 2000s, I believe. These are so clean, but more importantly, they are so light on the feet, man. They weigh literally nothing. But these shoes, they should do some more collaborations with these shoes, man, because it's unreal. And you know, I was saying about the materials and stuff. I mean, look at that, man. Like, look at the materials on that. It's just, it's just so good, man.
Yeah,
look at that.
Yeah. It's so premium.
They don't skip a beat.
What's that? Chinese New Year?
Yeah, this is 2024 Chinese New Year, Year of the Dragon.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So good, man.
Nice. Yeah, a lot of people are liking these as well. No. We do not say that word here. Nah, I'm joking. Now, big up Adidas. You know, nah, don't big them up. The amount of
wow, you really have come a long way, bro. Jeez,
I'm only saying that. No, I'm only saying that. It's because I picked up some hats from their website today. Hats, not shoes. Hats. Okay, and just best believe I'm wearing them backwards, so you can't see the logo. But nah, look, man, I think I've reached that point in my sneaker life where I don't hate anyone's brand or no brand, but it's just a bit of fun. You know, all the little guess the brand. And I've got more coming, by the way. I've had to order some props. So look out for the next part in guess the brand. Yeah, it's going to be a fun one. But yeah, obviously it's just a bit of banter. Like if Adidas hit me up, wanted to work together, there's no more guess the brands. Might be a Nike guess the brand. How about that? But no, it's just all fun. Yeah, going back to these though, bro. Look, you can even see, is that Crocs or snakeskin around the toe guard?
Yeah,
you guys can see.
Yeah, you can see it there.
Yeah.
I think you can zoom into that a bit so we can see. That's it. Look at that.
There you go. Yeah,
wow.
I don't know if it's on the green. I don't think it's on the green or the purple pair either.
I think it might be.
Oh,
I think it might be.
It is. Yeah, you can see that. Yeah. But yeah, let us know in the chat. Out of the three, what are you saying? Green for me all day. Someone said it in the chat. I think, yeah, Kill Switch. Green Ranger, bro. Because of the gold.
Green Ranger. Oh my god, yes.
Come on. It's so right. Like, because even that gold hit. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, man. That was the golden era, excuse the pun, of Power Rangers.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. Quick sidebar to everyone and Hass. Did you go to see 28 Years Later yet? Because I know you was going to go see it.
Yeah, I went on the release day.
Nice. What was it saying?
Have you seen it?
Obviously a bit.
Have you seen it?
Yeah. I went release day in the morning, bro. I was like,
bro, well, I mean, I know we're going off on a tangent, but let's speak about it for a couple of minutes because for me, I was like, okay, this is like, you know, it's bringing back like the old feel of 28 Days Later, showing us what happened, this, that, and the other. And I liked where the film was going, but it sort of veered off towards the end. And I was like, hold on a minute, where is this going? And then the ending just really, really baffled me because the ending looked like it was from a completely different film. Like, I don't know, it was really strange, but I would say 3/4 of the film was all right. Like half of the film, should I say, was absolutely amazing. Like the first half, and then the second half, it was like, ooh, like what's going on here? Like, you know, but yeah, I don't know, man. I'm a bit, yeah.
Do you know what, bro? I thought the exact same thing. I felt like one of the only issues the film had. Big sidebar, by the way, broskies, forgive us, but it was a great film. Like, I felt like it had a lot of pacing issues. Like the first probably 45 minutes, an hour was mad. Like, felt like the first films where you're like anxious. You're like, oh my god, are these lot gonna get eaten? Are these lot gonna get infected? Whatever. Gets to the middle, it slows down a lot, more emotional. Obviously, no spoilers, but you're kind of resonating with the characters a bit more. Character development, I get that. Then the last bit, it just felt a bit short. Like it ended too quick based on the plot. And not to spoil anything, but allegedly there's 2 more films. So the next one is coming in January, and that's why they ended it the way they did. It sets up for the next film, and the ending people, the people at the end rather, they're the main people in the next film. So they're kind of building that up. It was too abrupt though. That's why I felt like it was just an introduction to these.
Yeah. It was like just ended.
I just watched. Yeah. So no spoilers, obviously, no spoilers.
But decent film though, like really good film still, really good. But the ending just confused me because the way the ending happened was like, is it the same film? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, it just the theme was so out of whack, and I think
exactly. It didn't match the overall theme of the rest of the film. But having said that, it's a great film, guys and girls. Go and watch it. Great film. And then talking about films next week. Dun, 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 dun. What's coming out next week?
Are you into that? Are you into that, bro? Superman.
Come on, man. Superman.
No,
it's like the great.
He's the worst one of all, bro. He's the worst Superman. Worst.
Man.
He's so crap, bro. Every Superman film has been rubbish, bro.
This guy, man. This guy just.
Nah. Tell me a good Superman film.
Debbie Downer, bro. Like, I'm gonna call you Debbie from now on,
bro. If you like Superman films, bro, I'm sorry. Nah. Dude, the best Superman material has been the show. Back in the day, you know the show where it was like the Lois Lane was in Desperate Housewives. I can't remember the actual show's name, but
Terry Hatcher.
that was the best show, man. That's it. Yeah. Her name.
You're talking about
that character.
Superman and yeah, I know which one. It
Lois
used to be
Lane.
on IT
Superman
on the
Lois Lane,
weekend.
innit?
Yeah,
That was wicked.
with
That
Dean
was wicked,
Cain.
man.
With Dean Cain.
I think so. He was like,
Yeah,
he looked Philippine, not Filipino.
Yeah, it's
He
Dean
looks a bit
Cain.
Hawaiian or something. Yeah.
Nah,
That's it.
bro, it was good. Smallville, if you're gonna go about serious, Smallville was amazing. Come on.
Even then, that was too serious for me, man. I needed a bit of comic kind of, you know what I mean?
Well, exactly. So if you watch this one next week, you're gonna get what you want. That's what he's giving us.
Man.
So this guy, man.
I can't
Debbie.
do it. Nah, bro. The thing is, I think it's because I'm a Marvel fanboy. That's where it stems from. Do you know what I mean? Batman is elite.
Listen, don't get it twisted, right? I am a Marvel fanboy from day one. Like, I've only ever collected Marvel comics, but Superman, growing up, man, Superman was the one, like the films and everything. He was like the elite superhero for me. Like, it's just, it don't matter if it's Marvel DC.
He was Superman. Boring, bro. The thing is, I'm not like, obviously Superman's goated, yeah, but I just think how they've handled the films and stuff, it's just like, oh, come on, man. I need a bit more. Do you know what I mean? Like the Batman and Superman thing, as bad as the film was, that's what I need. I need link ups. I need, all these. I don't want the guy shooting lasers because Lois Lane is on a tree falling or something. Do you know what I mean? I need something. The comics. Do you know what I mean? Like Marvel do it with the comics so well. The source material is sick. Do you get what I mean? It's a bit more
What is actually correct? The last Batman film was really good. It was really dark and it was really like. But correct me if I'm wrong, yeah, or you can agree with me or you don't have to. But the beginning of that film, when you've all must have seen it, so I'm just going to tell you, like when he's waiting at there's guys at the train station. And there's that big noise, that noise, that building up, like the noise is building up, and then you're thinking when he's gonna come out, and then he just comes out. That was sick. Like the way they did that bit was just sick.
That film.
But yeah, for me, that was one of the best Batmans, man. Like when I was a kid, don't get me wrong, I liked the cheesy stuff, like with George Clooney, Val Kilmer, and all that. But I was a kid, like so growing up, it was cool, but watching that back now, it's like that's just cheesy, man. I wouldn't go back there again. But the one with Robert Pattinson was good, so I'll give props to DC for that. But bro, you said you want more comic accurate, yeah? Honestly, yeah. Put that Debbie Downer stuff aside, yeah. And honestly, go and watch the film, yeah, and tell me if I'm wrong. I haven't even seen it, but I can already tell from the trailers and stuff, it's so comic accurate, yeah. It's so light-hearted and everything about it looks.
I'll give it a chance. But I think it might be the boys' fault. Like whenever I see Superman now, I think of the guy, with the comb back. I don't even know the character. I watched like 2 or 3 episodes. Wasn't for me. The boys, yeah, the show on Amazon. What's his name, man? The character with the cloak. The main one of the main characters. What's his name, bro? You know his name. One sec.
With the cloak, or you mean the coat?
The cloak. The boys' characters. 1 second. Chat, help us out here. The boys, Homelander. That's it.
Oh, Homelander. I thought you was talking about the guy's actual name, not Homelander.
No. So whenever I see Superman now, I think of Homelander. And I think,
absolutely murk Homelander. It would murk Homelander any day.
Yeah. But look, I think for the sake of the pod, for the sake of Hass, because he's my brother, I'll give this Superman a chance. Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm not saying I'll like it, but I'll give it a chance. Bro, I think in terms of comic book films coming out, Doomsday, Avengers, that's the one I'm like getting gassed about again, because there's not been a sort of Marvel film or Avengers film that's got me as excited since obviously the old school Avengers films. Even the last Spider-Man film wasn't like amazing. Do you know what I mean? But
You know, you're gonna have to watch the new Fantastic Four if you want to watch Doomsday. So
yeah,
that's
yeah.
out, I think, 2 weeks after Superman. So I'm looking forward to that as well, by the way, because finally they got Galactus right. I'm hoping by the looks of it. So that looks good as well. Just talking about films, yeah. I put on a random film sometimes. And last night, my random film was Aliens versus Predator Requiem, 2008. Still a classic.
What a film, bro. What a film, yeah.
That
first one, man. First one was sick. The second one was not so good, man. It felt a bit forced being in the town and stuff. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it was great. The first one was great. I never got into the Prometheus stuff, though. Did you get into that?
Yeah, Prometheus was a bit of a backstory, though. So it was explaining how it all come about, like from the organisms and stuff like that. Yeah. I thought it was quite cool, to be honest. It was a more sort of grown-up, mature sort of film. So, yeah, man, I did like.
That's why it went for me,
bro. You can if you want to talk about films where you really have to concentrate. Interstellar, man. I've seen that film like 500 times, and I still watch it. And I still watch it now.
Amazing film, yeah. I think I'm a big film guy. Like, I'm not so much a show guy, but I'm a film guy. Even my missus, like, she calls me Wikipedia because I'm like, oh, he was in that show, he was in that film. She's like, thanks, Wikipedia. I'm like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, my missus is the same as well.
Yeah,
you're watching a film, right, and she'll be like, oh, can you remember where it's from? Like, check it on Google, and you're there, like, in the middle of the film, like, Google. Oh yeah, he was in this film, by the way. And then it's just like back to watching the film. It's like, okay, like we just wasted 5 minutes like doing that.
Yeah, it's weird because you even like actors that have aged a lot, and you used to watch growing up or something, or you recognize from growing up. Bro, this one blew my mind. Did you know the guy that plays Kingpin in Daredevil was the same guy that played the cockroach guy in Men in Black? Did you know that?
Really?
Hold on. Bro, I saw it on Twitter today. I was like, there's no way it's the same guy. 1 second. Cockroach guy. Men in Black.
Cockroach guy. Is it the one that sort of turns his head around and goes,
yeah, like the skin comes off and stuff.
Yeah.
So look, guys, look away if you're squeamish.
I've got to see this.
Look. So that's him, yeah, cockroach guy. Obviously, cockroach vibes.
Is that actually him?
That's him. That's obviously from
way
thing. So let me try and get it. His real name. What's his name? Vincent D'Onofrio. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. He was also in one of the Jurassic Park films.
Yeah, he was in the Jurassic World, wasn't he? Yeah. See, look, Men in Black, Daredevil, Born Again. Mad, isn't it?
That's crazy. That's
Madness.
Crazy. For anyone who hasn't seen the new Daredevil, Born Again, if you're squeamish, don't watch. I think the second to last episode. Broski, have you seen it?
Nah, see, I'm not a show guy. I told you, bro. I love the films, Elektra and Ben Affleck's Daredevil.
So, in the chat, if you've seen Daredevil Born Again, and you know what I'm talking about, let me know. But there is a scene where it's crazy for a Disney production. For these guys to do something like that is crazy. There's something that Kingpin does. I think the second to last episode of the series, where you're like, what the hell did I just watch? It's crazy.
Yeah. Shout out to there's an Arsenal fan. Big up Zach, AFC Zach. My favorite film.
Okay, hold on a minute. AFC Zach. AFC Zach.
Go on.
You're my boy. Yeah, I think Zach is in my training class, by the way. So shout out to Zach. I think is it the same Zach? Can't be. Surely it's got to be the same Zach. Just let me know if it's you, Broski. He did say he was going to watch the show today. So,
nice. See, he's a gooner, man. He's a gooner. That's all I need to know. Do you know what I mean? Nah.
It's hard, man. When you got people you like, and then they're gooners as well. It's crazy, but it is what it is, isn't it? It's life.
Yeah.
Yes, Zach. Yes, man. Shout out to you,
Sick.
bro. Make sure you're on time tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, no, shout out Zach, man. Big up for watching the show. But yeah, I think you know what, we should do a whole pod about that films and shows, bro, because so many film buffs in the chat as well.
Yeah, for real, man. For real.
Even the new Jurassic Park, I think that's coming out with Scarlett Johansson. Oh, what a babe, man. But yeah, that's coming out. I
know why you're watching Jurassic Park then?
But it lost its way, man. The first one was goated, bro. That's like probably you're
never gonna beat the original sort of films, like Jurassic Park, and then the second part is just elite.
Those two. I think they waited too long to carry it on, and I think the original actors, they didn't want to carry on the films or scheduling and stuff. So the way the third one went was just a bit like killed the franchise. Then they rebooted it, which was a good idea, but there weren't enough nostalgia attached to it. Like they should have had more characters from before, you know. Not saying Chris, what's his name? Chris Pratt. He did an amazing job. Like he's a great action star and stuff, but there needs to be, like, you know how they did it with the last film? They brought back a few of the old characters. They should have done that from the get-go.
Yeah, I agree, man.
Yeah.
Such a great franchise, man. But yeah,
it's great. I think that, bro, there's another. I don't know if you guys are into horror. There's a film called Weapon, I think, coming out where, like,
my god,
bro,
the trailer looks disgusting.
Goosebumps, bro.
Disgusting.
Goosebumps.
It's James Franco's brother that is one of the main characters, bro.
Madness, man. Where all the kids are like running through the fields and all that.
Oh no, you're talking about something else. The kids when they're all running away.
Yeah, what's that film called?
There's another film coming out with James Franco. It's a horror film.
Oh, with the woman.
Yeah.
I watched the trailer of that as well.
It's like they're buying together or something, and
it
looks mad.
What am I thinking of then?
Disgusting.
It might be. Wait, what's your one called again? Weapons.
I don't even know the name, bro, but I know it's James Franco's brother.
Yeah. See, my one's called Weapons, basically.
Yeah, I've seen it where all the kids disappear, like,
madness,
and they go waving there. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, the guy that plays Wong is in the film as well. You know, from Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange, yeah.
Yeah, Benedict Wong, that's it.
Benedict Wong.
Yeah, bro, it looks crazy. But anyway, this is a sneaker live stream, believe it or not. Yeah, we've got to chat about films here and there, man. And I think
should we move on to the Nike Levi's MX 95 Levi's?
Yeah, we can.
I think much hasn't been said about that, and the drop is getting close now. Sneakers, obviously, it's all loaded up. I posted on the Discord today. Sneakers was looking a bit bare, and then no sooner do I say that, everything just gets posted on there, like literally an hour later. So, apologies, I did get it wrong earlier on today. I actually thought that the blue denim pair, was going to be a UK drop with the other two, being region exclusive elsewhere. But I was wrong. The white, it seems like we'll be getting the black and white pair on the sneakers app. So, to be honest, bro, I'll be honest, I'm a bit disappointed that we're only getting the black and white pair, because I think the strongest of all three was probably the blue denim. Looks great from what I've seen. I think Aman as well from Offspring posted a picture of it. It looks great. So yeah, I'm just a bit disappointed, man. But if I had to choose a pair, it'll probably be the black pair for me. Yeah,
there's a little trailer, I think, about 20 seconds, but I think this is Nike's and the MX 95 with Levi's. Let me have a look. Yeah, you can see him wearing them as he's doing his paper round. So it looks like it's a capsule. You know, he's got the jacket on. She's got the jeans on. Yeah, it's annoying that we're not getting a blue pair, bro, because for me, that's what looks like the winner. You know, black's okay, but again, I've alluded to this before. Like, if it's a collab, as much as it's got the Levi's tag and it is denim and stuff, I need it to be a bit more, you know, more pow,
needs to stand out a little bit more as a collaboration. For me, I'm just looking at the images again, and I've seen loads of images and stuff. Yes, there is the Levi's tag near the heel. Is it enough? I don't know. But like I said, if I had to choose a pair, it will probably be the black pair. The white pair for me, I'm already thinking it's going to be a BITCH to clean, let's say.
yeah.
If it gets dirty. I know we don't worry much about dirt, but in this case, it's so hard to get it out of denim. So yeah, for me, black pair, but the blue is a shame, man. Again, if you're looking for the blue pair, you're gonna have to go through StockX or eBay.
Yeah. Prices aren't looking as good as I thought. Obviously it's before release, so just take that. But yeah, my size UK9 is about maybe 460 after fees. Man, madness. But the blue ones though, bro, I mean, I think we can all agree this is the one. You know, it looks like a Levi's collab because the blue, the theme, the denim blue with the red tag as well. It's iconic at this point, you know. But yeah, man, it's I don't know. I think if they're smart, they'll do maybe another drop down the line. You know how Maniere did with the first pair? I know it was a US thing with the second pair, hand wash cold, but they've got to do something over here for this, man. Maybe even like an in-store drop or something. I don't know. I doubt it. I'm just clutching at straws, but I don't know. It's annoying, isn't it? Because the black and white arguably could be like you want both pairs because you can wear them winter and summer, but the blue is yeah, it's the one out of the pack in it. There's always one out of the pack. You're like, that's the one. That's the one everyone's gonna go mad for. But yeah, man. Let's see, bro. Is this a resale thing for you if you miss out on any of them?
Well, it ain't even about missing out, bro, because we ain't even gonna get the blue one. But I think if I miss out on the black one, I may just go for the black one. I'll just leave it, bro. It's not one of them ones where I've got to chase it for dear life, you know. So there's so many other drops coming out later this year. You know, we've got shoes like the undefeated 4s coming out. We've got the rare airs coming out. We've got so many different pairs coming out. So it's one of them ones where it's just a shame that we're not going to get the blue ones. But looking at the blue ones with the red laces, just iconic, man. It will stand out so much.
Yeah, it's true, bro. It's true. And I think what Bot said, I can't take this guy seriously, man. Shout out to Bot, though. Blue, black, and white in that order. Yep. And I've got to agree. Standard. I've got to agree. Yeah.
Standard, man.
Yeah. I think, like you said, has the white. Bro, we know even what like Air Max 1 mesh and Air Max 90 mesh is like
crazy
on the toe box area in all white. And for an all denim white Air Max 95 with layers, let's not forget that it's going to have the ridges and the layers. Bro, trying to keep those clean. You better just say Bismillah or just say a prayer before you wear them out the door. You know, Crep Protect.
Especially in London as well.
Oh, man. On the tube?
No amount of Crep Protect is going to protect that shoe.
You better just, every time you go out and come back in, Crep Protect. Clean and spray. Clean and spray. You know? In fact, spray as you walk, bro. Just spray as you walk in London. Oh, man, that's mad.
Crazy.
Yeah. Lorenzo. Shout out to Lorenzo as well, man. Obviously, I doubt he's watching this, but he got married, man. So big up to him.
Congrats to Lorenzo, man. Absolutely amazing news.
Yeah.
And definitely right. Whoever Kill Switch, yeah, man. If they let him do his thing on the white denims, bro, all I'm saying is
with the layers,
give this guy the canvas and he'll paint.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Bro. Can you imagine? Anyway, just what he could do with that mesh. Not even the layers. I'm talking just the mesh alone. So I mean the gradient and madness. But anyway, we'll move on, man. We'll move on. I think we might as well talk about shattered backboards. I know we've spoken about it briefly before, but there's a lot of talk about QC already. And we kind of alluded to this before because of how widely available they look like they're going to be. the QC was going to be nowhere near as good as the OG. Now, that may put some people off anyway because they've got the OG. Why should I bother? And it was always going to go this way, bro. Like the way the economy is, the way they're trying to save money, Nike, and get the most for their money without giving us too much in terms of quality materials and stuff. I've seen mismatched panels to the point where they're calling it shattered cardboard, you know.
Yes, I've heard
cardboard,
that.
bro.
Cardboard, yeah.
Yeah, so it's mad. But I'm going to try and find the bad pairs, shall I say. But yeah, bro, talk to me, man. What have you been seeing? Because we had a shock drop the other day, wasn't it? Like 3 days ago, I think it was.
Yeah, so I believe Killswitch managed to get a pair on a shock drop. I didn't get an email for it or anything, but a few people did get the early access or got the shock drop and managed to get a pair. So yeah, my understanding is that the materials aren't as on point as the last pair that come out or the original pairs that come out.
Yeah.
Because as we know, we've spoken about before, the original shattered backboards were renowned for having amazing quality, the best quality bar none. And then now with these, obviously the production's higher, so the quality's going to be somewhat less superior than what it was used to being. So yeah, I don't know, man. If it's another case of like the white cements, which are now sitting as well, it'd be shame for the backboards, shattered backboards, to go the same route as well, because such an iconic shoe, such a great pair of shoes. So yeah, I don't know, man. I'm still on the fence whether I should get it or not, but I want to wait and see what Killswitch is saying with his ones. Hopefully they'll get delivered tomorrow and we can have a closer look.
Yeah, man. I can't actually find the picture. I don't know. Was it in Discord or IG? I can't even remember, but we'll try and find them after. Basically, one pair looked really like just looked mad. The white panels, the leather, compared to the other pair, and it's not a matter of, oh, you know, just wear them, they'll ease in over time or whatever. Like they'll look the same. It literally looked like so different in terms of the grain of leather or whatever they're using, you know. And whoever has OCD like me, I don't know if you're like that, Hass, where every spec, every panel matters.
100% with shoes, 100%. Like everything's got to be like for like, exact spec. Yeah, OCD is real, man, for sneakerheads. But
yeah, for real, man.
For a shoe that was so renowned for the quality and everything else, I don't know, man. I just can't bring myself to do it.
Yeah, it is annoying because we've seen it a few times this year with the likes of the white cements. You know, that one really hurt me, and it's kind of expected at this point. And the fact that you're paying, well, almost £200 for both, like the Jordan 1 now and the Jordan 4. Jordan 3's touching 2 or just over 2, you know. But at least with the Soul 2.0s, you kind of got what you pay for in a sense of great quality, great packaging, you know, stitching on point, colorways clean, everything, you know. But white cements, shattered backboards, I don't know. It could be a factor of horror stories and people just trying to get the likes and views and just be like, oh, look at my pair, look how bad it is, da 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 da.
I mean, talking about, talking about quality of the boxes and the packaging and stuff. One thing that the shattered backboards did right was probably the box. It's probably the best box I've seen for a very long time, man. That shattered box, I said board. That shattered box looks amazing, man.
Yeah, and I've not watched any reviews. Like, I don't watch, as bad as it sounds, I don't watch sneaker content, like, unless it's my guys, you know, like a Prozac or a Jossie, or do you know what I mean? But I watch it for them. I don't watch it because of the shoes, especially if it's a shoe that I'm reviewing, because I don't want to take away from what I'm feeling and stuff. And I don't know what the reviewers are saying at the minute. Some are like clickbaity with thumbnails, because I have seen thumbnails saying they've ruined it, they've done this, they've done that. But I mean, this is what I hate about content creators, bro.
Cordella's got a picture. Cordella's got a picture. So,
yes, please, Cordella.
Yeah. If you can get it on the Discord group, then we can pull it up so everyone can see.
Yeah, I'll get it up. I think it was in the Discord originally. I just can't remember where
Yeah,
it was.
I think so. I think that's where we saw it, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can see quite clearly, and I think I was talking about the same thing with Zach today as well, because he mentioned that leather quality looks so different. You know, on one hand, you've got nice tumbled leather with the originals, and then with this one, it's like not even close. It's like, oh, we're giving you something that looks like the retro, but it's something that looks like the retro. Like, come on.
Do you know what? I think you know how Nike's head is, yeah? It's more like, shout out Cordella, let me share it quickly. It's more of a thing of, oh, we're going to give them a cool box, so that solves all the issues, you know, like, it's really, it's annoying in that sense. Yeah, look at that, man. Now, as much as I've been a sneaker carrying in the past, yeah, that one is diabolical, bro. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it properly. Like, I've zoomed in as much as I can, but bro, what the heck is that? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and for the price you're paying, it can't run, man. Where am I? Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But I don't know. Is it a thing though? Say for instance, I'm paying, like, just hypothetical. If you get a discount code or you get 20% off, would you still rock a shoe like this? Would you still be happy with it?
I don't know, man. Honestly, it all depends on the quality for me. So far, it's a bit lacky for me. Maybe with a discount code, maybe. I do like the box, but
oh, pardon, sorry, bro, sorry. Killswitch is saying that's the OG versus the new. That would make sense then. Okay, that would make sense. I thought it was the same pairs being mismatched, but
no, it's the OG versus the new. Yeah, so you can see,
yeah.
On the left, you've got the nice tumbled leather there. Looks great. And then, yeah, man, it's just,
yeah.
To
be fair, the orange panels don't look bad, but the white panels is where
the white panels,
cheesed off with. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Thing is, I can't remember the last time, apart from the Shattered Backboards, where the white panels or mid panels on a Jordan 1 was top tier. And I'm talking even like a Lost and Found or like these proper hype releases where they put a lot of thought into it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Sorry, Has, you were saying, in terms of sale, like if you got these on sale, would they be plausible?
Yeah, it'd have to be, I don't know, man. What are they going for at the moment? 175?
I think about that, yeah. Retail price,
175. Look, I'd be maybe tempted if there's absolutely nothing dropping that month. These are there on sale, 135, let's say.
Yeah.
Then maybe, but I don't want to pay all that money for something that's got inferior shoe quality, like inferior materials, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
When, like you just said, like with the Soulfly 2s, you know, we paid that money, but you got what you paid for.
Oh, and the Soul 2.0, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Soul 2.4. Yeah, sorry. You got what you paid for, you know, and they upgraded the shoes. Well, they gave, it was almost like the reimagined look to the original pairs. They made it better. Put it that way.
They did, yeah. They did.
And that's what we need to be doing, man. They need to be bringing it back, but make the shoe better, because you're charging a lot more at the moment now anyway. Like, what's the price? What's the price of a shoe, bro? Come on, let's be honest. Let's talk funny.
I swear I saw something like it cost about $15 to make or something.
Right. So what's the cost of a shoe? Okay, $15. You're charging 100. Like, the markup is unreal, man. But just give us something, even if you're not going to have the quality as good. So let's say the quality is not going to be as good, then charge less. You know, charge more for the premium quality, but charge less if the quality is not on point, bro.
Yeah, and Mikhail's saying, shout out to Mikhail, 185 for the 95, Levi's 95, and 175 for the Jordan 1 Shattered Backboard. Bro, the thing is, we can only accept so much of inflation, where the shoes are probably costing less now to make, but they're pricing it more for us. So where Nike grow and grow and grow, and they probably order way more than they used to and stuff like that, they can probably be charged less per unit, per product. But because of inflation, allegedly, materials are more, all of this crap, they can charge us more for less materials, or you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Lower quality material, basically.
Yeah.
95s or 110s apparently back in the day, and I was too young to know this, bro. Like even 110 seems like £300 at this point. Like, you know, when you're a kid, 110's like, oh my God,
It's a lot of money back then. You know, it's still a lot of money, but it needs to. Everything needs to match the price point. That's all I'm saying. Like when I'm there and I'm paying, I paid $220 for the 992 aged well. Okay, raised an eyebrow at first because it's $220, but then with those ones, I got my feet in it, and I looked at the materials, and I looked at how they gave you like 6 pairs of shoelaces to go with it, and everything else. And I'm thinking, wow, what a great job they've done. Materials are incredible. The shoe is incredible. The comfort is incredible. Yeah, I'm happy to pay for that. You know, you get what you
This is a great question, Hasto, bro. From Taryn. Shout out to you, bro. What's the cutoff point in terms of price before people leave the game? It's getting up there now, bro. I want to go first because I'll be honest, bro. If it weren't for content, I could never even like go near some of these shoes or like think of keeping most of these shoes in the collection, because as a sneaker collector, the whole part of the game is you work hard, you get your check end of the month or whenever it is, and there's like maybe one per month or one every other month that you're like, wow, yeah. But a year like this, the average person or a person who's not making content on shoes and stuff, who just loves shoes for the sake of loving shoes, you know, for the game, unless you're earning big bucks, bro, or unless you're like rotating the collection like we do, you know, sell and buy, but it's madness. Like with cost of living, with everything going up as well with it, you can't keep up. And I get that you can reach back for a shoe like in a year or so's time when it's settled down prices and stuff like that, but I feel like these companies are pricing themselves out of of people buying into the brand or people buying into shoes, where what they were saying allegedly, they're battling resellers. So they're making the price points higher. So people don't go for resell because the resellers don't bother. But it's
basically what they're saying is they've taken the resellers' jobs. They have now become the resellers.
Exactly. Because either way, if you want the shoe, you're going to pay that, resell or not. But I don't know, man. Some of these, this is exactly why I don't blame people. I was that guy as well back in the day where you just buy in the sales, bro. Elite mentality, because there's so many good pairs that are not hype and not selling out all the time and stuff, but are still great pairs, and they're going to go for half the price. You know, P6000s are like 60 quid, 50 quid now in sales. Vomero 5s, 2002 Rs, like all these great shoes that are still well built, but general release colorways, they're just going to be sitting. They're going to be in the sales, you know. Even TNs, I'm seeing TNs go for like £80. 95s, £80, £87 on Nike.com.
Absolutely you know? Crazy time. But
so
look, I can see them moving, like, let's say in a couple of years' time, I can see even these moving to that £200 price point. And at that point, you've got to think, okay, we could be sitting here in like 2 years' time saying, oh, there's another retro coming out, something similar to the shattered backboards. Okay. And then it's like, oh, the material's not great, and it's £200. Like, are we still going to go for it? Like, it's insane, man. Where do you draw the line? Like, you know, you just got to think, you know, if you ever got to that stage, it's just too much, bro. It's just too much.
Kudela, great comment. You know what? Nike saw what people were willing to pay and raised the price. That's it. That's it. It's not a, oh, let's look out for the consumer kind of thing. It's more, okay, Sean Wotherspoon's going for £500. Let's raise it an extra 40, 50 quid in about a year or two's time. You know, like, yeah. Look, man, it's frustrating. It's kind of like, I kind of see it as, you know, with a lot of things that you can collect, sneakers eventually is going to fade out. Like, not anytime soon, I don't think, because, you know, by the time you've rinsed out a certain shoe, the retro's on the way. So it's that vicious cycle of, oh, I've got to get the retro now in 5 years' time because, you know, But eventually, bro, when all the TikToker generation, Gen Z generation grow up, when all they care about is, you know, like just 1-2 pairs in the collection, there's us still. We're going to be holding on to grails, bro. And the prices, we're going to be priced out, like, eventually. Do you know what I mean? Or we're not going to be buying as much as we could have before because we've got bigger priorities, you know. But
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, let's see where it goes, man. But yeah, look, we're going to move on, though. A bit of an off the top of our heads kind of episode, because like I said, as much as there's been a lot going on, it's been a slow release week. Not like, apart from obviously the shatters and stuff like that, but I want to have a little conversation, bro. What is the best mesh runner? Now, I did a little comparison video, 2002R versus Vomero 5 versus Gelcano 14. So it got me thinking for today's pod, putting you on the spot, Hass, because I didn't even prep you for this. But when it comes to like the best mesh runner, I guess there's a lot to factor in. There's like price, as we were just talking about, but quality, durability, comfort, looks, all that good stuff. Yeah. So what ranks as the top of your head, bro? Top of your head, yeah. What ranks as the best mesh runner for you? If you could have only one, like Saucony, New Balance, whoever, what is that shoe? If someone said, okay, get rid of all the rest, but there's only one you can have in the collection, what would it be? And chat, let us know as well down below.
At the moment, I mean, I've tried on the Kayano 14s, absolutely amazing comfort level, I have to say. Vomero 5s I've been wearing for a long time now. Love the Vomeros. And I've got to say, the comfort isn't as good as the Asics. Again, with the Sauconys, as I've got, like, obviously most of mine are like collaborative pairs, but again, really good comfort level on those, really good materials. I mean, they're right up there, man. And then we've got P6000s, which are good as well. It's okay, but a bit mid again compared to the Asics, bit mid. I think the only pair of Asics I do have are the Runify Marvel collaboration.
Was that ET 2160 in it?
Yes, I think so. Yeah. Really, honestly, really comfortable, man. Yeah. Really, I've worn these. I think when we met up in King's Cross, I had these on as well.
That's it. Yeah,
pretty much had these on all day, and my feet were great. Like, such amazing shoes, man. So you know what? I watched your review this morning on the way to Central London, and I was actually thinking about it this morning, and I was thinking, oh, it's a close one. It's a close one. I was thinking maybe there is a bit of bias there as well, because I know you've got this loving going on with Asics as well. But I've got to agree with you, bro. I'm not. It's not a cop out or anything, but I've got to agree with you that the Kayanos are actually really amazing shoes when you think in terms of general runners, comfort level, the materials, the looks. It's got it all, bro. They've been successful for so long now, over the last 2 years. It's incredible. So when you look at it from price point, when you look at it from quality and build and comfort, I think generally it just hits all the boxes. So from that standpoint, I would have to agree with you on that. I think if I was to say the Vomero 5s, I'd be pretty biased because I love the silhouette and I love some of the collaborations that they've done. It's just, for me, they need to do a little bit more with collaborations and stuff like that for the Vomeros. But the winterized pairs were good. Again, great shoes. Yeah, man, I'd have to give it top billing Asics. But then I think we do need to look into the likes of Brooks, Hoka, etc., because they do some amazing shoes as well for runners. But in terms of everyday wear, where you've got a lot of people wearing the shoes on feet, you have to go with Asics, man.
Yeah, bro. I think the standout silhouette, like brands aside, I think the standout silhouette for the moment is defo the Gel Keanu 14s, because bro, they're not even sitting anywhere. Like a lot of the colorways, they get them in full price, they're selling. Like they're like even general release colorways, you know. I think if I could only choose one, it's a toss-up between the 2002R and the Gel Keanu 14, because I've not tried out every mesh runner. You know, I've not even tried the P6000 or there's another one. Even yours, bro, the GT 2160. I've not even tried that. I know the Gel NYC is a pretty good shout by A6, but even the 1906R is a great shout too by New Balance. But it's very similar to the 2002R. So should I be paying that extra 10, 20 quid? Is it worth it? I don't know. It's got that good N-lock system, though, the 1906R, which is it does make a difference, like on the top of your foot.
Yeah. 100%.
But if I could only go with one shoe, like that's it. In terms of mesh runners, the best one for me that I've tried, obviously, is the Gel Keanu 14. I think if I wore the 2002R for like as long as I did the Gel Keanu 14s in a different country, 10, 25,000 steps a day, whatever it was, which I was doing in like Budapest, places like that, city breaks, you know. I think the 2002R would have given me a bit of trouble, like not aching, but yeah, I just think because of the firmness to the 2002R, and again, this is my experience, I just don't think it's got enough cushioning compared to the gel on the Asics, you know. More supportive though. I feel like there's more firmness, which is good in terms of support, but in terms of cushioning, again, the Gel Keanu 14. So that's probably the one I'm leaning more towards, you know. But I think even Shay's saying the Gel 1130s, they're pretty popular. I'm yet to try on those Sauconys, bro. That's probably the next venture.
Yeah, with the Sauconys, I would honestly start off on the Pro Grid Omni 9s. So the foot patrols that I showed you just now, absolutely amazing. The padding, the comfort, again, everything about the shoe, amazing, man. Just such good support for the heel. I think it's right up there with the likes of New Balance and Asics. And let's not forget, you also, if you want to go down the Asics route, you see a lot of people wearing the 1130s as well, which are very common at the moment. The Asics Gel 1130s. You see a lot of people wearing those as well. Maybe even more so than the Keanos, but
I think the Keanos is because they're so well. I say this with a pinch of salt, but they're more expensive. Bro.
It's like £100 for 1130s, and there's some of the colorways. I mean, the GR colorways look amazing, bro. Like for £100, it's almost like the Asics' version of the P600s. 6,000.
Yeah, the P6000s. Yeah, exactly.
It's almost like their version, like the price point, the build, the shoe. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, even Shay. Sorry, where's his comment? He was say he shared in the Discord the green pair that he got, which looked really good, man. Really good. I think they went for like 100 quid, which was an amazing steal. So yeah, obviously happy birthday, Shay, whenever your birthday is, bro. Great pickup. But yeah, I think price does matter. And I did say in the comparison video that the 14s rarely go on sale. And again, if you can get a pair on sale, most of the time the sizes have gone. And most of the time, the colorways aren't the one you want. Like, obviously, you can get a steal here and there, but for me, with a 14, I want a bit of cream on the mesh, you know, like a bit of metallic silver vibes. But most of the time they're selling out at retail. Do you know what I mean? So
It
yeah,
gives
but
you
it's a
that
good.
it gives that little sprinkle and sparkle, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Kane, bro. See, that's the thing, you know, like with the 990 series, for example, with New Balance, and even some other brands like Hoka and On. I feel like the price point doesn't match up to what I want. Do you get what I mean? Like the 990s, elite. I think New Balance was the first brand to ever retail a shoe at £100 or a mesh runner, whatever it was, or $100, whatever it is. Yeah. So they set the standard in terms of pricing, and you can see that because they're going for like £200. You know, the 990 series and stuff. Again, you have to kind of weigh up the price versus what you're getting for what you want to do stuff in with the shoe. You know, if you want to do everything in, I think the Gel Counter 14's great. You know, if it's just, I don't know, just for social stuff, the 990 series, come on, man, great, man, great. But if you want to go gym in them, bro, best believe your toes are going to be sweating buckets, man.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
But you know, but again, I'll come back to the Sauconys, like the new Sauconys that we spoke about earlier on. The Pro Grid Triumph 4s, amazing shoes, man.
Yeah.
But there's a lot out there, man. But you got to say that the Asics sort of take that top spot at the moment.
Yeah. So big up Shay, his birthday today.
Happy birthday, Shay Star.
Right, happy birthday in the chat. His 21st birthday. So big up to Shay.
21.
Big up to Shay. Yeah, I think there's even, I don't know if you saw that video, you know, Craig Mitch, who does Kick Games presenting, you know, famous people coming in, buying stuff, allegedly, probably gifted or whatever, yeah. But he came out of a video, which he got a lot of flack for. He was like, oh, trying to go on like he's this Asics gatekeeper, like, oh, I was wearing Asics 2 years ago or last year. Now I see everyone wearing them. Now it makes me feel like I don't even want to wear them. In my head, I'm thinking, bro, just relax, bro. Like, I know you're one of the guys in the sneaker scene because you do the presenting and stuff, but you're just not that guy, bro. I know you think you're the guy, but you're not that guy. Like to tell us what to wear and why we should not be wearing it. You're just not that guy, bro. Let's be honest. But fair play to him. Obviously, he's up there in terms of presenting and stuff like that. It makes me annoyed because like as soon as there's a trend, and then when these like gatekeepers are like, oh my God, everyone's wearing them now, I'm not going to wear them. It's like, bro, you haven't made the brand. It's not your dad's brand, bro. Anyone can wear them. Do you know what I mean? And it goes in cycles, isn't it? It was like Jordan 1s, it was Dunks, it was Jordan 4s. Now everyone's kind of spread out now. More people are into mesh runners. More people are into comfy shoes and stuff like that. So I think the sneaker scene is in a good place, bro, because all the people that are just on the outside looking in, sort of not a regular sneakerhead, but like a casual sneakerhead, they're buying different types of shoes now. It's not just Dunks, and do you know what I mean? So it's a good time, man. But yeah, where I was going with that, sorry, I went off in a tangent. Where I was going with that is I feel like Asics is sort of the go-to mesh runner brand along with New Balance now. So as much as Nike are trying their hardest to give us different shoes for good price points and different shoe colorways and stuff, I just think New Balance and Asics, man, they're just walking away with it. And Saucony are probably pushing Nike down the pecking order in terms of the mesh runners and stuff.
100%. 100%.
Yeah. I think On and Hoka, as much as they may be comfortable, like elite level comfort, I just think they don't look good, man. In my opinion, like I couldn't wear it.
They don't. They're very niche sort of shoes, aren't they? I mean, they don't have the same reach as your Nikes, New Balances, you know, your Asics at the moment. They don't have that same reach, in my opinion, but they've got their market as well.
Yeah, they do.
31 shoes.
Almost 21. That's what's crazy. Man. Big up Shay, man. Big love. But yeah, no, I think because you see people that actually wear them and they look good, you know, like the casual gym goer or people walking their dogs or like jogging and stuff. Obviously, that's what they're really meant for, you know. But I just think I'm yet to try them, so I'm not going to bash them. It's just I haven't caught on yet. And I've done that with the gel Canal 14s where it took me a bit longer to get a pair. So maybe I'll do the same thing. I don't know, but
You got to give it a chance,
now,
Broski. You got to give it a chance.
yeah,
You're
exactly.
going to be that on man soon. Trust me.
No. To be fair, they do look really comfortable, bro. Like,
see, he's on it already.
Comfy. You never know, man. You never know, bro. Never
Broski's
say never.
on it. He's on it.
Never say never, man. Shout out Justin Bieber, J Biebs. But nah, man. I think I think we're both sort of, well, a lot of people in the chat as well, they're saying New Balance, Asics, you know, the usual suspects. So yeah, that's a great shout. You know what? You can actually do a top 10 mesh runner like of the year. I think later on in the year, the amount of packs and colorways that are coming out.
We've had quite a few come out already this year, but yeah, certainly we can compile a top 10 list already.
Yeah. Even the 740 V2s, yeah, they're looking good. I mean, Lorenzo did his thing. Was it those or the 860? I can't remember.
No,
one of them shoes. It was these, isn't it? Yeah. I saw a colorway. I was like, wow, they're looking good, you know. But I don't know. I think with New Balance and a bit like Asics, a lot of their mesh runners start to, excuse the pun, gel into each other. Like they start to look a lot like the same. Do you know what I mean? Like, that was a bad pun, man. That was bad, bro.
That was bad.
But
do you want to take a second to rewind? Yeah.
Nah, just block it. You know, Men in Black, just flick the pen. But they do look a lot similar. You know, very much alike. That's what puts people off. Really, on Clouds a Scouser shoe? I don't know.
Wow.
You know?
Are they the new 110s? Or we should call them on 10s.
On 10s. I was just about to say that.
Yes.
On 10s. That's jokes.
There we go.
Jokes. On 10s la.
On 10s la.
Oh, that's hilarious, man. But yeah, look, this is going to be a short one today, broski, because I'm melting. I don't know about Hass. He's got his fan on.
Bro, I finished my drink and I knew it was going to be bad news. But
yeah, bro.
Broski, before we wrap up, I just want to say thank you to everyone for joining us. It's been half a year. Well, we've gone past the halfway point of 2025 already. You guys have been awesome, man. Like, honestly, it's incredible. So I just want to say thank you to everyone that tunes in, everyone that interacts with us, everyone that is a part of this massive family here and wider. You know, thank you very much. Just quickly wanted to touch on that we will be at Crep City in Wembley Box Park on Sunday. Myself and Broski already confirmed we'll be there early morning. And we've got special guests, bro. I believe we've got special guests coming with us.
Hey.
Mr. Killswitch is going to be joining us this Sunday as well. If you can beat the current bout of flu or cold he's got going on. So if you're in London, you want to come and join us, grab a ticket, come down and see us, man. More than happy to come and say hello, chop it up, whatever we want to do, man.
I've got to echo this. Where is the channel, Hass?
It's coming, bro, man. It's yeah. It's a long story, but we're gonna set it up, man. Don't worry. So it's
bro,
look, good
hold
things
on a second.
Good things take time.
You know what would be the maddest thing, bro, for content? Like, I wish I could do this. Yeah, I might even do it myself. But you know how you take your pictures, yeah? Imagine doing content on BTS videos on taking pictures of your sneakers. I would tune in consistently, and I know a lot of people would. Like, just think of that as content. BTS videos on how you set up your shots for your photo shoots and that. That would be sick. That would be sick.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. There's quite a few things that I'm thinking of trying to. I can't decide on one thing, so I'm trying to figure it out at the moment. But like I said, my thing is photography. I do a lot of photography stuff on Instagram. Obviously, it does take time. We're all working people. So, you know, I do my thing and then I'm literally out taking pictures. So it does take time, broskies. Like, for me to come home after a busy day, it gets tiring, especially on hot days like this. And then taking the time out, 2-3 hours, go out with shoes, taking pictures, editing, coming back, you know, it takes a long time. So The channel is something that's going to happen like naturally. So yeah, hopefully that'll come soon. And like I said, I've started the art project as well, but I'm keeping that very much under wraps. You guys will know about it as soon as it's done, and we're going to set up a nice charity for that as well. So yeah, man, it'll come. Trust me.
Yeah. I think the hardest part, even with anything, is just starting, getting that thing up and running, and then the rest flows. But it's just about timing, bro. It's gonna happen.
I've actually got content right now. I've got content that I've saved. There is content there, but it's just I can't decide on what I want to do. So yeah, man. Don't worry, man. It will happen, everyone. Like, we just got to be on his back every episode, every live stream. Has, when's the channel? I want everyone every week. Has, where's the channel? Yeah, at least someone. Let's manifest it, yeah.
Let's manifest it, man. Honestly, bro.
Big up to Scopes, man.
Yeah, oi, Scopes, big up, bro. Big up, man. You're just catching us as we're leaving. But yeah, obviously we're going to Crep City Sunday, which is the 6th. Yeah, the 6th, I believe. Yeah, we're getting it early. I think an hour early or so to catch up with Shoestack. Bernardo from Shoestack, the CEO, founder. We're gonna do some content with him, just set up ourselves, see what's their early doors. Hopefully, man, we can get a bit of couple deals early doors. But yeah, it's gonna be a good day. We've got some people coming. Obviously, Kill Switch, get well soon, bro. Hope you're all good. Hope you make it all well as well. Prozek's coming too. I think he's coming later on after church, so he's gonna be there around 2:00. I believe they were giving out complimentary tickets for the later crowd, so he's gonna be there. We are gonna just chop it up, vlog style, maybe some Q&As, stuff like that, or just interviews, like stuff like that, help out Shoestack with their content too. That should be cool. But yeah, man, make a day out of it. Hopefully the weather's not scorching.
Shout out to Zav as well, who's come to the last 2 events as well. He came to Kicks and Coffees.
Yes.
And he was there with us in Liverpool as well for Laced Out as well. So Zav, if you come down as well, Broski, it'll be great to see you. Likewise with Zach. I think Zach might be coming down on Sunday as well. So the more of you there, bro, come down, grab a coffee, we chop it up, it'll be a good day, trust me. And we're not going to worry about the weather. It is what it is.
It's inside, isn't it? It's inside anyway.
It's inside, so we're not going to worry about the weather, broski.
That's it, man. Even Scopes, bro, if you can make it, it'd be amazing to have you down. Chop it up as well. But yeah, man, what else am I missing? Nothing really, bro. Anything else you want to give a shout out, Has?
No, literally. It's a slow moving week, man. Just prepping for Sunday, obviously. So I'm really looking forward to that. As you know, we're always networking with people. So who knows? Things are born out of, nothing sometimes. So let's see what happens after Sunday. We talk to a lot of people during these events. And I just want to reiterate again, if you're in London or thinking of coming down, come down. For me, it's the best feeling seeing all you guys come down, having a good time, chopping it up. So that's all I ask.
Yeah, man. By the way, broskies, before we do wrap up, there's going to be no show next week, Tuesday, simply because I'm going to still be in London. I'm going for a few days, obviously chopping up on Sunday, Crep City, but just using that time to see family and friends, catch up with a lot of people I haven't seen for like months, years at this point. So next week is not going to happen in terms of live stream, but the week after we'll definitely pick it up. And then by then the vlog would have been out anyway, the Crep City vlog and stuff like that. So yeah, either way, you're not going to miss out on content is what I'm trying to say. But Hasbro, as always, as we close out, shout out your handle and everywhere people can find you, man.
Yeah, HP Kicks, man. HP Kicks. I seem to be bumping into viewers every week. So this week it happens to be Zach. Last week it was someone else when I went to Patta. So I know there's a lot of you that watch the show, not necessarily whilst it's live streaming, but even afterwards as well. But come and catch me on HP Kicks Instagram. I've had actually a lot of people DMing me about certain stuff. So feel free to reach out to me on Instagram, man. I'm always happy to listen, always happy to help, and always happy to have a laugh, man. So yeah, catch me on HB Kicks Instagram. Yeah.
Amazing, man. Amazing.
I'm so
Can I
hot.
just say, yeah? Can I just say, yeah? If you guys like watch the show or recognize us or whatever, like, I know we're not massive, but obviously we get views and stuff, yeah? Don't just stare at us, like come up to us, say hello and stuff, because I've had it a couple of times where people stare, but I know they're staring, and I'm not sure if they're watching the show or whatever, but just like we're friendly, man. Even if it's at an event or just whenever you catch us, man, just say hello. Do you know what I mean? Like we don't bite. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man, next week or Sunday rather should be great. If you're there, give us a shout. DM us on Instagram or whatever. Discord link is down below as always. Hass's Instagram is down below. He's linked to his Instagram. And yeah, man, we're gonna take an international break, as Killswitch says.
Yeah.
So no show next week, but the week after we will be there, man. We will be there. We're almost getting to that time where transfer news is going to be ruling mine and Hass's Waffle. So just be prepared. Yeah. But yeah, broskies, obviously like, comment, share, smash a like on this video first and foremost, or last and foremost. And yeah, we'll see you, I guess, in 2 weeks' time, man. Anyways, broskies, love for the love. Peace.